Let me tell you what the Army did to us. First, the recruiters lied about nearly everything. They told us about the run times, the PT standards you had to have, all that. But I joined the infantry, and the infantry standards are a lot higher than the rest of the Army. Well, I didn't know that when I joined. I went to the park and I used to run, do push-ups and sit-ups to get myself in shape, thinking all I had to do was the standard to be in the Army infantry. Well, that was a lie. They lied about a lot of things, and it is torture in the infantry, like every day, and it was very, very, very extremely hard and deadly, even in training. And they would try to help you. They didn't want anyone to get hurt or killed, but it did happen. And sometimes they would make someone a target if they were just so ate up, but you're still stuck in the Army because you're under a contract and you can't go AWOL. And this shit we went through, this shit we saw and did was so bad. It was so goddamn bad, man. Like I told the general, son, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. And he said, I would. And I couldn't understand why it had to be that fucking hardcore and that fucking bad, though. We didn't do blanket parties, but other things happened. They said it's supposed to be the newer, friendlier Army. And my recruiter told me, he said, you join the Marines and you fuck up. It's like, but you join the Army, you fuck up, they'll pat you on the back. And they'll tell you good job, you do something good or whatever. But especially after 9/11, it got so bad, very bad. Guys could barely walk. We're still having to do everything. Broken bones, marches with guys with broken feet and ankles. It was way more than I ever imagined when I joined. And I wasn't even in Iraq. Just imagine that. That was just training, dude. I suggest you do not join because they brainwash you. They do this thing where they hypnotize you with a finger in front of your eyes and shit, and then it like tell you commands. I don't know how they do that, but some sort of brainwashing. They used to call it whitewashing the rocks outside the company area. And our first sergeant told us in Korea, he said, the bed you make now is the bed you'll sleep in for the rest of your life. And that is the truth. And you get what you get in the Army, will meet you halfway. Whatever you put in, they'll meet you halfway. And it was very, very bad. Way more than I could have ever thought. I didn't think there'd be a war when I joined. I thought I'd be overseas or something, but I didn't think I'd be in combat or war. I really did join for college money, and I wanted to work in the World Trade Center since I was a teenager. And I just don't get how messed up it got. It got so bad. Discharges, deaths. Guys go AWOL. I never did. I stayed in and finished my full enlistment with a straight honorable. And make sure you're athletic and strong and smart before you join. If you're already ate up in a shitbag before you join, just don't join, man. Or it might happen to you, you know. Or if you join, you better really pick yourself up by your bootstraps and give it your all the whole time. Then you become a soldier.